When I clicked on the first episode of this anime new from Netflix, I thought to myself as I was watching it, man, this is going to be tough to get through. I think I might hate this and maybe not even review it because some stuff just kills my soul. However, when I got into episode 2 and then 3, I was like, this is a little bit better. Talking about romantic killer, non-spoiler review, let's jump in. Surrounded by her favorite things, Anzu gets ready to immerse herself in a new video game, but she quickly notices that the game is not what it seems. I should say that this anime is wacky, it's fun, it's vibrant, the animation style is, I doubt very much unless you're very picky, that you won't find the animation to look at great. Between the score and the editing, the way it's portrayed on screen within the first season of the 12 episodes that are around about 25 minutes, except for the last episode, which is 30, I think you'll enjoy it just for that. However, if you're like me and you've watched the first episode and you go, yeah, I'm not gonna like this, and you click off, you might miss out on something that was actually pretty profound and pretty interesting, pretty funny, and actually has a lot more emotion to it than I was expecting. So Anzu is this young girl who's going to school and she plays video games. She's not interested in romance like it's portrayed in video games. Along comes a wizard. Yes, a wizard. And this wizard says, I've been tasked to get you romantically involved, to get you to fall in love with someone. And she is not having any of that. She's like, no, I will not be forced to love anyone. And so the butting of heads begins in our adventure. Because of this wizard, Anzu finds herself in ridiculously cliche moments of romantic parts that kind of mimic the games she's been playing or movies that you've seen or TV series, those romantic moments or cliche moments that you would find yourself in, or at least watching. That is what she finds herself in. And she does her best to not, adhere to those cliche moments. She tries to break them in every way possible. See, here's the thing. If you don't stick with the anime, you're not going to find the juice that's in this series. Terrible use of words. Juice. It's like using the word moist. Wow.
Moist.
You're not going to find the substance that there is in this series because it does actually have a lot of heart. As she starts exploring these relationships with these guys that are placed in her life, she has an old friend from young, which apparently wasn't ever a thing, but because of the magic involved, becomes a part of her life. That she explores that friendship. She has a guy that has to come into her apartment and ends up doing like romantic things or the romantic cliche moments with him. And that could be the superficial surface of the anime series. However, it really delves into the relationship status of, the day-to-day life, like a look at how to make lunch and food, what it consists of, everything that goes into relationship, that's there. But then the anime flips itself on its head and starts showing us a bit of the guy's side of what's going on. Once you get to the end and there's a couple of moments of real darkness in this, which I was surprised by, as relationships get a bit toxic. You find yourself drawn more emotionally in or more emotionally entangled with the characters as it gets more complicated. And then you are shown the guy's side of life and what has happened as a consequence of them being involved in Anzu's life. And it also leaves it open for another series or a possibility of another series. It says it's coming for a season 2. So hopefully, I don't think it's like on Netflix because Netflix tend to cancel a lot. I think if you're invested in these characters, you'll probably get another season. But I was really surprised by how it went from being silly, quirky, and stupid right at the beginning to this is intriguing me to, the mage and the magic has some laws to it, to, they're fleshing out the characters more and more, to, damn, this is so emotional in parts I wasn't really expecting, to, damn, this is really dark. And then by the time I got to the end, I was like, I really enjoyed that. That's crazy. I went from a roller coaster ride of emotions on this series. The animation style, as I said at the beginning, the way it looks, all of that is done well. It's vibrant, funny, quirky, all of those things. Classic anime stuff in this, from our characters having crazy facial expressions to the magic that's going on in this. all of those kind of ticks that you'd want from a sort of slice of life romantic rom-com anime series, and yet it had something deeper to offer as well, which I was really impressed by. So I'm going to give this a solid 3.5 Nicolas Cages out of 5.
You got one.
Let me know your thoughts down below. Did you love this or did you hate this? I'd love to know your thoughts on the best romantic rom-com around, not just on Netflix, but what you think, because this is a genre of anime I've not touched on a lot, I've not seen a lot of. I've watched a lot of anime, from the action hero, shoujin stuff, to the stuff that is really popular, to the more niche horror kind of stuff, but this is something that I know I haven't spent much time on, because I didn't think there was anything really good in there, but I might be changing my mind because of this anime. So let me know your thoughts down below. Thanks so much for watching, but most of all, until next time, remember, live long and Tuesday.